from time to time and, you know, share some stuff with us. And today is no different. Today is no different. Oh, boy. How long I want this person in the studio? How long I was waiting for this person to come in the studio, boy?
For the best in local.
You know how long I'm waiting and how long I'm waiting? Oh, my goodness. I want to show off and thing too now. I want to show off and show off and show off. Show off a little bit, you know? I like to show off a little bit when you see they come in the building like this now. I like to show off on them a little bit, you know what I mean? I like to show off. Ready to show off? I think so.
For the best in local gospel music, listen to The Street, 919 FM.
Well, I know they are accustomed hearing that, you know. Once they're listening, they're accustomed hearing that. But I have to show off a little bit, you know. I have to show off a little bit, you know what I mean? When they come in your domain a little bit, you just have to show off, you know what I mean?
Pastor Google is playing the best gospel music on The Street, 919 FM.
You have to show off a little bit when they come in the building. You have to show them that you all are not, you know, we have stuff, you know. I have stuff, you know what I mean? I'm not an island by myself, you know. I don't know.
Yo, well, you don't know the thing critical and crucial is Friday night plays in the fire as usual, and you're listening to Pastor Google on Street 919 FM. Boom!
Boom! I think I've done it. I've done enough?
Yes.
I think I've done... Excuse me? Nah, I won't want to jump that. No, you can't do that. You can't tell me when it's enough, you know what I mean? But anyway. Good morning, Miss Michelle Sylvester. I'm going to call you by another name, you know?
What other name?
I know another Sylvester, so I was going to call you by that
Okay.
Sylvester.
Good morning, TNT. Good morning, Pastor Google. Thanks for having me here this morning. I'm so happy to be here finally. It's been a long time. And all the papi show talk and mama guy talk, you see me and you with that? Not today.
You finished?
I done, yes.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, Trinidad and Tobago, so I have in studio with me this morning, gospel minister, what else do I know her as, radio presenter.
Yes.
I wouldn't call out another job, but she is a, you know, well-known artist.
Then and now.
Well, wait now.
Oh, sorry.
I just took a little breath, you
Okay,
know.
sorry,
you know.
go ahead,
Right.
Pastor Google.
So, yes, those of you who don't know, Michelle was a part of Souk. She was in the Soca domain. You know, how was that time, though?
It was fun. I cannot sit here and lie. It was a good time. I had great experiences. I traveled. I did it on all the stages, locally, internationally. So it was good.
It was good?
Yeah, and money was making then.
But you see how I could take that.
However you take it, it is what it is. And it was what it was. You know me, I just be playing and too playing maybe. I'm not coming here to papi show mama guy, nobody.
You made money out there.
Of course I did. It was nice.
It was nice.
Yeah. But when the Lord...
The Lord?
Yeah, when the Lord does a work in you and he calls you, the Lord, when he does what he have to do and he calls you, you just have to, I mean, you don't have to, but I made a decision to make that step of faith. And it's been a good one.
Was it a good one?
It is. It has its, I mean, life is life. And life, when it's life in, it brings a lot of different challenges and stuff to you.
When it's life in?
When life is life in. Get with the young people, talk now, man, Pastor Google. Okay. Get with it. When life is life in, it will not just be a plain, flat, or across the board thing. It will have its ups and downs. So, just like me being out there, how it had ups and downs, it's no different in Christ. But the difference is, there's a difference, and that difference is being covered, being in a place where you have somebody who you know for a fact have your back.
Okay.
Because he's not like man, you know?
All right.
Don't let me start preaching here now, somebody. Because after preaching, it's going to be the bucket to pass, and I'll be picking up an offering. So good morning again, TNT. My name is Michelle Sylvester. Thanks for having me.
Beautiful. So, Michelle.
Yes, Pastor Google.
Let me find out a little bit from you about your music life. In the sense now that you have made the transition over to gospel. Are you the writers of, like, do you write your songs?
Oh, yeah. I'm writing more now than before. Before I had Nadia Batson, who, well, everybody know Nadi. Nadi was one of my main writers. She was the one who wrote the 2 songs that I entered Soca Monarch with, and one when I sang Somebody Sleeping in Your Bed. That was penned by Nadia Batson. And the song before that was Go Ahead. Da, 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 da. That's Nadia as well. I collaborated with Terry Seals. We had a song called Dip Down Low. And I collaborated with some of the songs, but Nadia was the writer that placed me in that space to get the calls for the gigs and stuff like that.
Right.
So,
do you still get calls though?
Well, I get calls, but I'm now in a different.
But let's say no. Let's say somebody don't know that you would have made that change.
Oh,
and they
I
say,
think people
hey,
know.
Okay.
I think people
so
know.
So you've never got that call
because,
since you have made the change?
No, of course I got calls before I made it. When I made the change, it wasn't public.
Right.
So I did have lots of gigs and lots of events still pending, and people would still call until I had to come out and say, well, I'm not doing this anymore. And I took a what's the word to use? A rock back. Because it was me coming into this new thing that I never did before. You know, we knew of God. I knew of God. I went to a Catholic church, school, primary school, the Martin Girls RC. So you know about God. We know about going to church and, you know. But I didn't have a relationship with God then. Right. So that was the difference. Me coming now is like people would still call not knowing, well, she changed now. Yeah. Until a certain period passed and they realized, well, okay, she out of it. And then I maybe sat down for maybe over 5 years under the leadership of Dr. Sina Joseph Abraham. And because that's the church I went into where I stayed for years. Not there anymore, but okay. Yeah. And then is when I started to say, you know what, I want to get back into the music. Because, you know, coming into the new, you have to be taught, you have to read, you have to know what's going on, you're fellowshipping with others like-minded persons and stuff and coming to understanding of what this is. It wasn't me just saying, yeah, I'm a Christian or I'm a believer now, and I back out on stage doing the things I would do. It was a different walk now, right. You know, so I took my time away from that, and people who didn't know, well, eventually they got to find out because you will hear, where so, where Michelle, where this girl, you know? And then the word got out because I did interviews and stuff on the gospel stations. And yeah, so I'm here now getting calls, but under a different
sphere.
Yes.
Right. So you're saying to me a while ago that you write your own gospel.
I do. I write my own stuff.
So the song that you did with Denny's, you wrote that?
That one wasn't written by myself. That was written by Bijon Pierre. You know Bijon.
Oh, yeah,
Bijon wrote that one for us. He had that song there, and of course it was his song. And in hearing my testimony, when we had an event together, he pulled me aside and was, you know, I know you from out there. I don't really know much about you now that you came to Christ. All I know is that. And what's your story? And in me sharing my testimony with him, he was like, wow. He said, you know what? I feel I'll give you a call sometime soon. And maybe a week or two after he gave me the call, he had that song because the song was written exactly for what my testimony and Denise's testimony, because it's similar.
Right.
And he said, I want you to sing, by the way, sing it alone, and I want Auntie Denise to sing it with you. And that was such a blessing.
Okay.
That was a blessing in disguise there. When Bijon gave us the song, Auntie Denise said, yes, Michelle, I love it. It spoke to us. And it could have been, it was talking to a lot of people too, because we got calls and stuff, people saying, this song touched me, it spoke to me, you know?
Right.
So, Bijon Pierre wrote that one, yeah.
Beautiful,
yeah.
Beautiful. And, okay.
Yeah.
So going forward, you would have written other songs.
But I wrote other songs, yeah.
Right.
I wrote other stuff. Collaborated with, also took stuff from people. Nadi even wrote something for me while...
Gospel?
Yeah, she did, not Go Ahead, Lord Father, that was before. I cannot remember the name of the song now, I'm getting old.
Yeah.
You too, don't hear me.
Yeah, good comeback, boy. Yeah,
no,
good comeback.
Quick.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that comeback, eh?
I don't always do that, but,
yeah,
I could come back.
Yeah, no problem.
A little rude sometimes.
That's the problem.
That's
the problem there. But moving on.
Yes.
Because you can't remember.
I can't remember the name of the song, but she wrote it.
I'll spare you where I was concerned.
Hold me. That's the song. Hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me. You're supposed to have that there in all your thing, man. Hold me in your arms only. Jesus, only you could. Yeah, Nadia wrote that.
Okay. Yeah. Beautiful. I find Nadia should do a gospel, though.
I don't know what you're waiting on, you know. You know, things happening now. She on top of things, so
Yeah,
she, you know. But
yeah.
everybody in the timing. In a rush, nobody.
I hear you. I hear you.
Cause God no pressure none of us, you know.
So when we gonna do a collaboration, by the way, just by the way
First of
asking
all, what we collaborate on doing?
a song.
You go and sing a song
Yeah,
with me?
yeah.
Let me hear you now. Let me hear what you got, cause can't do a song and I know what you have to offer.
I hear you. I hear you.
You're going to talk the song or sing the song, Pastor Google?
Oh, so you don't know I can sing?
I never heard you sing, Pastor Google.
Oh, okay then.
For real?
All right. Okay.
A shame. Sorry.
No, that's all right, you know.
I apologize.
That's all right. That's okay. I'm not phased. I'm not phased by that.
Okay.
You know. But this song that you would have done, that you sent me 2 songs this year already.
Yes.
One with a young man.
I actually send you all of my songs when they release it, but let's not go there. I know this is street talk. This is y'all talk here. Here is a lot of talking. I listen to y'all. You know this. So I'm not going to hold that against you. I send my music here. Not because I'm in the carnival thing. Only ain't gonna play my gospel music. But anyway, that's for another time. Let's talk. Go ahead.
I don't know that. I just wondering if I in the room. Hello. Those of you looking at me at the screen.
Oh, God.
You're realizing that I have changed. You know, Michelle.
His love, he loved me too.
Michelle has shown me that I have changed.
He loved me too.
You know,
His love, he loved me.
normally I would have dealt with Michelle. You know, but I have changed.
He loved me. He loved me.
But yeah. So
Yes, I sent you.
You sent me a song. You sent me 2 songs this year. You're talking about this year. You're talking about last year or year before.
No
You're talking
problem.
about this year. You sent me 2 songs. You sent me One to a Gentleman that you would have done.
Wendell Bumper.
Are you giving Wendell a free ad here or something?
Sorry, but I did the song
You have to
with
pay
him.
for that ad. No, we didn't have to call his
Because I
name.
have no money.
Yes. See, you would have done a song with a young man. And you were supposed to come for an interview.
Time.
Yeah, Trinidad and Tobago, and
Yeah.
never showed up.
Time.
Right?
Time,
Never
These
showed
busy
up.
people, we gotta make
But
money.
you sent me another song in the course of this week. Was it this week or last
this
week?
one, it's this week is what? Last week.
Last week you
Yeah,
have sent
released last week.
me. Released last week. And
Yeah, last week.
I felt hurt.
Wednesday or so.
I felt hurt, Trinidad and Tobago. But, you know, I brush things off and move on very quickly.
Oh, you have to.
Because, you know, they would have promoted other persons playing the song and never would have showcased us, you know, the street playing the song. We have been playing the song, and the name of the song is Personal.
Personally. Yeah.
Yeah, personally.
Personally.
And I take it personally,
Yes.
you know, that you didn't showcase us at all playing the song. But that's okay. As we say, we brush things off and move on.
Yes, we move on.
Right? So this song, Personally, what inspired you to write this song?
This song, just what the name of it says, is personally. Of course, I'm a believer. I'm a Christian, for those who might want to use that.
Terminology.
Yes, terminology. So I am not just one to sit, and this is fine. I'm not condemning or judging anybody. We can't judge nobody, trust me. But we can't be just in the churches. We need to come out and take that good news to people. So we all have friends, family members, people who we come across daily that may know of God, but don't have a relationship that they should have with Him. Especially in this time, you see what's going on in this place. We need to get that, take it personally to people. Go to them. Go to the communities. Go to individuals in your workplace. You go to people. It must have that somebody you could reach and talk to. You could pull square and share that good news because it is good news. That's why that news does get so much a fight. It is good news.
Okay.
It's not bacchanal and confusion. It's good news. So reach somebody. I am saying in this song, I'm taking that good news to you personally. I'm coming to tell you that He loves you. He wants you. You need to know. And I'm bringing it to you personally.
They
I'm
know
not
that some people
waiting
say-
for you to come to me to give you it.
I know that some people will say, keep your personal things personal.
Well, if I come to you and you tell me that I dust my feet, I walk and I leave you there, but I know I was doing what I was called to do. I need to go out there and to spread that good news. It is written.
Right.
So if you don't want it, I can't vex with you for that. That is on you.
Right.
I did my part.
Personally.
Personally.
Okay. All right. So you were inspired to write this one, and tell us the who would have recorded the song for you, the music,
Yeah.
how the music came together,
Yes.
and stuff like that.
Gat Sinet. Just like Safe on the Inside with Denise, Gat Sinet is the producer, and the studio I work out, G Pro Studios, out in Arima side, Malabar to be exact. And in coming up with the concept and me driving, most of the times my writing is when I'm in my vehicle moving from point A to B. Concepts, melodies, those ideas will come to me.
So you're a musician?
No. Musician as in playing instrument?
Yeah.
No.
So how you come up with the melody and all that?
I do melody. I come with melody all the time. I love a melody. So I will just, no, there's a melody right there.
Okay.
How you swing with the flow of the music,
Alright,
you know.
okay. You have ever been a choir director?
Say that again?
Have you ever been a choir director?
No.
Okay.
No.
Are you a part of the worship team in church?
I was in Freedom House.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
So anyway, the melody came and the concept came, and I called Bijon one time. I said, you have any rhythm, any beats right now that you could send for me to hear? He sent two. One was a little faster, and this one that personally is on was the one that was sitting on it real comfortable. And I sent back a message to him one time saying, Bijon, not Bijon, Gat, this is it. I want this rhythm. And I just went with it, started writing, and most of the song, if not all of the song, was written in my vehicle. Somewhere I was going south or something like that, point or something, and the song was written.
Right.
I went into the studio, did it, and mwah.
Wow.
I love it. Everybody so far heard it, love it, and it's getting good feedback, good reviews. Yeah.
Beautiful. So
I
we're gonna
thank God
take
for that.
We're gonna take
Oh,
you.
and I have a video for it out too. Sorry. Yeah. I have a video out for this song.
Mark's your question.
I don't want to miss nothing here,
Yeah,
you know,
but
so
who's
I
doing
take
it?
it in
Who's
front
doing the
here.
interview?
In case you miss,
But
in case
no,
you forget to ask for Pastor
Who's
Google.
doing the interview?
Sorry, nah.
When I come by you, I can take over your shop. No, I can't. I cannot come. You see, I'm coming out of myself now.
Oh, God.
I'm coming out of the. I cannot come.
taking it from
I can
before
take
it's
down
on.
your. No, I take down your mic.
All right.
I am speaking right
ahead,
now.
go ahead, go
Those are
ahead.
the things that I don't do anymore.
Go ahead.
You are bringing me out back into the.
Yes, we don't want you there. We don't want you back there.
Come on, I've repented and moved
Yeah,
on from
okay,
there.
good.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. So those of you on the live, those of you who are listening, I'm going to play for you now the song personally.
There you go.
All right. So I have to stop the live because Michelle has